What's going on, Giants fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. And in this video, I want to talk about another depth signing that the Giants made today, give you a little bit of information on this guy and how he might be able to impact the 2024 New York Football Giants. And it is wide receiver / special teamer Miles Boykin. But before I dive into him, folks, make sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Big Blue Avenue. Appreciate all of your support. I know the channel's grown a lot lately, as of late, and we could not do it without the support of you guys. So if you like our content, make sure to subscribe, and we really appreciate it. So Miles Boykin is a Giant, and what does he bring to this football team? Well, on the surface, it looks like, oh, another wide receiver. He's a can't body. Wrong. I'm going to explain why in this video. So he's 27. He's 6'4", so he has a big frame. Big wide receivers are typically very good on special teams as blockers. This guy was a 2019 third-round pick out of Notre Dame. He caught passes from Daniel Jones at the Combine back in 2019. I'm not saying he's going to play wide receiver. He hasn't really panned out as a wide receiver in the NFL. At this point, he's a career special teamer, and I think he's a big upgrade over certain wide receivers the Giants had playing specials last season. So he spent his first 3 years with Baltimore and his last 2 with Pittsburgh. Now, receiving stats, not the biggest flashy type of numbers. 7 touchdown receptions over his career, but he's truly a star in special teams, and the Steelers are going to miss him. 17 games played last season. 70% of the special team snaps, he made 5 tackles. He's played at least 50% of the special team snaps the last 3 seasons. He's really good at in punt man. He's very good in that. He's good at running down the hashes on kickoffs. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he has decent speed for a tall receiver. He's played at least 50% of the special team snaps the last 3 seasons. And one area the Giants were lacking last year is special teams. The Steelers had one of the better special teams units in the league this past season, despite a lackluster offense. Everyone's wondering, well, why the heck are they winning games? Their special teams was on point. And one thing people aren't really mentioning is that Gunnar Olszewski came from the Steelers. He was part of their special team system. And look what he's done here with Big Blue. Boykin's not a kicker or a punt returner, but he can definitely be a coverage guy, a gunner. He can fulfill that role. We know the Giants brought back Nick McLeod and Carter Coughlin, but you need depth. You need depth. And I think he is really good at that role. He is going to try to be what Jeff Smith was supposed to be last season. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens if he makes the roster. If not, I think he'll be a for sure practice squad guy and a call-up guy pretty much every week. He provides a pivotal role on special teams, and flipping the field could really change the dynamic of football games. And he does have, if you're ever looking to do fake punts or whatnot, he has that ability as well to be a guy that catches a pass. He's joining a wide receiver room now that consists of Darius Slayton, Jalen Hyatt, Wan'Dale Robinson, Isaiah Hodgins, McKenzie, and Gunnar Olszewski. So I don't think all these guys make the roster ultimately. I hate to say it, someone's probably going to get hurt, but we'll see what happens. It's good to have depth like this and to have choices, and most likely a number 1 receiver coming at pick number 6 in this year's NFL draft. So I'm very excited to see how Miles Boykin molds in with this wide receiver group. He's been on a 53-man roster in each of his first 5 NFL seasons. That is also a very important note, which is why I think this is a good addition for the Giants if you do your homework on it. This is a very under-the-radar signing that Joe Schoen decided to make on a Tuesday afternoon. Folks, appreciate all the support. If you want to know more about Miles Boykin, make sure to leave your comments below in the comments section. I would love to answer them. Make sure to check us out on all of our social media if you haven't already on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Smash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for more notifications. I will talk to you all later. And without further ado, let's go Big Blue.